Welcome to a new chapter where we are going to look into the array helper methods in ES6. So these new methods are for each, map, filter, find, every, sum and reduce. So we will look into for each, map and filter in this chapter. So let us start our JS bin and start with it. So for each, it is a simple case of a for loop. So let us first do a classical for loop to, and then we will look into for each what it does. So let me have an array of family. It's a array of a string. Okay, so I have this. Then the classical for loop, as you all might know, that it is a bit weird type of syntax. Whoever knows programming knows that how it is. I equal to 0, then I is less than family dot length I plus plus, and then console.log family I. So if I run it, it will print. So as you might know how it works, that it first time it will go here in the initial value, then it will come here I is less than family dot length, and then it will come down and do that family of 0. So array start with 0 index, so Navendu will be printed. Next time it will not go to the initial value, it will come this way I plus plus. So I will become 1. The 1 is less than family dot length is 3. So it will come down again and it will print it like this. Again it will come here, it will become 2 and it will print it, and again it will print there, and then again it will come here, and what will happen, it will become 3. So 3 is less than 3. No, it is not true, so it will come out of the loop. So it works in this way. So it is confusing also, and a lot of things are there. Even a small mistake here, it can break everything. You might have seen that I was writing alien GST. So if I write this also, it breaks it. It won't work. So such small mistakes will also be there. So the ES6 way is very good. So let me show how is the ES6 way. Actually it was introduced in a late ES5 also, this for each. So it is there. So let me first show how the ES5 for each was there created. Then we will convert it into ES6. Family dot for each. Then what we are having here, we are having an anonymous function, remember, and anonymous function is, it will run here only, and then console.log member. So all this functionality for loop it does inside, means we don't go there, means what it is doing, but it is internal what it is. So it is for each loop. So what it is doing, this member, one array it will take and it will print it, then the next one it will take and print it, then the next one it will take and print it. You don't have to know all the features, what it is going on inside. So let me comment this out, clear it, and I am having an error. For each member console.log oh, I should not have done this. Okay, we clear it, let me run it, and it is coming as user. So the ES6 way is much better than this anonymous function is there. So you might have known that ES6 I have already taught that in ES6 we have an arrow function, so we can easily, this is also valid ES6 code, but we have a better way with the arrow function. So what we can do member like this, and then console.log member. Let me comment this out, clear it, run it, it will come. And as you might know, in ES6, if we have only one statement, what we do? We do this, we bring it to the same line. We don't want this. No, we want this because this is ending here. So like this, in one line we are doing it. So let me clear it, let me run it, and it works like again like this only. So this is for each words. So now the next thing which we will learn is map. So map is a great array method which is over array helper method, which is much better in many cases in which we want to change something in the array. So there are many cases in which we want to change something. So let us first see a use case. Means what is a use case in which map is very helpful. The use case we will see first, then we will see how map can reduce that code. So suppose I have a numbers array 2, 3 and 4, and what I want to do, I want to double it. Means whatever is there, I want to multiply it by 2. So 2 into 2, 3 into 2, 4 into 2, and I want to get the result array. So what I will do, so I will do double. I'm doubling the numbers, so double nums. I will first create an empty array, then I will create the, so this what we are doing is, if we are not using map, what is the case, map use case, we are doing that. I equal to 0, I is less than numbers dot gth. I always write it wrong, I plus plus. So double nums dot push numbers I into 2. So this we will do, we will push into this array that new thing. So, and after that, if we console.log of double nums, if I do this, let me clear it, and it will give me this 4, 6 and 8. So this is the case. So we can easily do it by map. Let me show how by map. But map, one thing is that map returns something. So we have to give a variable because it will return something to it. It is not as for each. For each is just a for loop, but it will return something. So we have to give a variable. It is required numbers dot map, and again we can give the ES5 way of function, but it's okay. I'm not showing the ES5 way. So number, and I will show the shortcut because it's only a single line. Numbers into 2. But one important thing, one important difference in map is that you always have to return something. This, so let me do one thing. Let me first show this one. The larger way. So what we need to do, we need to do return like this in a map. So what it is doing, it is taking the number means each one of them, like this number is there, so it will, let me comment this out again. So it will take 2 and multiply it by 2, and we have to write this return, because then or else it doesn't work. And if it is only one statement, we can omit this return, because by default it means the return is there. So I did this, and then console.log doubled. Clear? Run. Same thing. But as you know, if we don't have, we have only a single one, then we don't need this. And this is also equally same, and it contains the return keyword also, and it will give the same answer. So let us move to the next topic, which is filter. So filter is different than map. See, till map and for each, which we have seen, one thing is there. This array contains 3 elements, and what is returned, it also contains 3 elements. So the main, I am telling the main difference between map and filter. Filter, it is not necessary that it will also return an array, but it is not necessary that it have to return 3 elements also. It can return less also, and most of the time it returns less. So let us start that filter. So filter will take a good example, which, as anyone who have worked in the industry knows, that most of the time when we get some data, it is an array of object. So suppose there is even an e-commerce store is there, so it will, we have products in that, so it will be an array of object. It will be first array will be there, then inside that all each of the element will be in objects. There can be lakhs of elements. So Samsung, suppose this is the e-commerce, and small example from an e-commerce site, it will have many key value here, but I am having only two right now. Category is smart phone. If I am writing, let me write the spelling right. So this, let it be M31. Let me have two different things. One is MacBook Air, which category is laptop, and the other one is Asus ZenBook. The category again is laptop. Now we will see first the filter use case. So suppose I want to get all the smartphones. So in sites like Amazon, when you click on, they by default show every product, but when I click on a smartphone, it shows only smartphone. So behind the scene, developer must have written a code like this, that when you do this, filter only smartphone. So let us do that in the classical way, without the use of filter. Again, to do that, we will have to have first an empty array, just like what we did earlier, and then for let I equal to 0, again the same song and dance, products dot length, again same wrong spelling, I plus plus. So it is prone to error, this classical for loop. Products I. So I will, so it will, when it will loop in, so what I will do, I will take one and then I will check category. If the category equal to smartphone, so I will loop in through it every time. Every part when I will loop, I will check if the category is smartphone. Then what I will do, I will add to this filtered array dot push products I. Let me, I don't want it right now, so let me comment this also out. So it will get pushed, and now console.log filtered products. Let me clear it, let me run it and see. I will get back that array of object which will have this only this smartphones only. So this is how this filtered will work. So now we have a ES6 thing known as filter which can do all this logic with just one line of a code. Filter, I can use a const also, const filtered ES6 equal to products dot filter. As with map, I am doing that this filter again, and then product. So see, I can use anything ABC also here, but if I am having this plural, I can have this singular like products. I am having product. I can use anything here. Item also I can use, it doesn't matter. Product dot category triple equal to smartphone. So down the inside the filter, what it does, whenever I'm checking whether it is smartphone, if it is true, then only it will keep it in this filtered whatever variable I have given. It again returns the thing, and if it is false, it will not keep it. So I have to give a statement to check that thing. Again I have written it wrong, smartphone, and console.log filtered ES6. So this is how it will work. So it will check again, it will give this to only. So let me comment this out, and then yeah, it is giving this to only. Let me do one thing to show you it is working. Now let me clear it, run it, and the laptop is selected. So this completes our chapter. See you soon in the next chapter.